Hello, my name is Dr. Nick Wirtz. I'm a chiropractor in San Francisco, California. I'm making this short video today to get you to think a little bit about your health and maybe take a look at it from a new angle. And hopefully by thinking about it, it can help you out in your quest to gain better health or to maintain your health. So the thing I want to talk about today is a quote from Dr. Thurman Fleet. It's from his book Rays of the Dawn. And the quote is, "Pain appears to be an armed and vindictive enemy, but it is really a friend in disguise. If we look beneath its mask and recognize and accept it, it takes us by the hand and gently leads us back from the thorny thicket through which we were plunging under the command of passion, ignorance, or weakness." So that's an interesting quote. I guess I'd ask you, what do you think about that? Some things that come to mind for me is that over the years of doing what I do, practicing chiropractic, I've seen a lot of people come in severe pain, and they feel like it's this terrible thing that they want to get rid of. And the purpose of this video is not to convince people that is not a terrible thing, but rather to get people to think about it differently. So, say somebody comes into my office with a problem with their digestion, and their goal is to get rid of the digestion, and they're under a lot of distress about the fact that they are having a problem with their digestion. When you get into a state of distress regarding your digestion, it compounds the problem. So not only do you have a situation where there is something causing you to have a problem with your digestive tract, but on top of it, you're also under a state of stress about the fact that you have a digestive problem. And I understand it's a hard thing even for me to not get caught up in those types of feelings. But it's really important for the healing process if you can check that as much as possible. Oftentimes people will have issues with their digestive tract because they have an imbalance with their diet, or they are under a lot of stress, and it's causing them to be in more of a fight or flight state, which doesn't allow much blood flow to go to the digestive tract. Whatever the cause of the situation is, that's what you want to focus on. You want to think about, if you can, these symptoms as a gift. Because if you are under a state of stress, say you're going to work every day, and when you get to work, you get into this mindset that you don't like your job, and it causes you to be in a state of stress throughout the entire day. And that causes an impaired ability, your body to have an impaired ability with its digestion, then over time, symptoms are going to appear. Because being in that state of stress alters your biochemistry. It alters your neurology so that you can't digest as well. And once you start to get these symptoms of poor digestion, that's your body's way of telling you that you need to alter something in your life. It's not the symptoms that are the problem. It's the thing that led you to that is the problem, and that's what people need to look at. And when you start to look at it in that way, hopefully it gives you an opportunity to appreciate these symptoms. If we were to stick our hand in the fire, we would feel pain. And when you really think about it, you appreciate the fact that you feel that pain. Because if you were to stick your hand on the fire and it were to burn, your hand would burn off eventually. And you wouldn't have a hand anymore for you to use. But there's an intelligence inside of us that knows that it's important for us to have that hand. So we have these signals set up through our sensory system that tell us, oh, that's going to cause damage to the hand. Get it out of there. The same is true of the digestive tract. The same is true of the emotional system. Sometimes people can't sleep at night because they're up all night spinning out about some sort of stress in their life. Well, not being able to sleep is our body's way of telling us that we need to address something. Poor digestion is our body's way of telling us that we need to address something. Our body's always there to tell us when something's out of harmony. And oftentimes it feels uncomfortable, as it should. We need a strong signal to help us find our way back to our path of being in harmony with nature. So, hopefully this talk gives you something to think about with regards to symptoms that you may be experiencing in your health. If you have any questions about this, feel free to contact me at info@judahstreetclinic.com. If you're interested in the work that I do, you can check out my website. It's judahstreetclinic.com. And I hope this helps you. Thank you for listening, and look out for more videos in the future. Take care. Bye.